Okay. What's up, everyone? We're live for the Gearbox event. Currently, right now, they're doing their pre-show E3 thing, and they're talking about Free Guys, that movie. I want to see it. Looks like a cool movie. But yeah, they are doing their pre-show deal right now. So, yeah, we are going to be watching this Gearbox deal, which is exciting. And let's see here. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Let's get that aspect of the movie right, and we work really goddamn hard to do so. But let's also make kind of a post. Okay, getting that all set up. Getting all the tweets out. Hello again. Hello again. I'm just keeping this quietish, just because I don't know if it'll play, you know, some things and stuff. Things and stuff. Mm-hmm. So, for instance, I hope they're okay with me kind of sharing this. Like early on, I make Stranger Things. That's kind of my ongoing gig. And so I showed the script of Free Guy to the brothers, to the Duffer brothers, Matt and Ross, who are close friends at this point, and because they play a lot. Matt in particular plays a lot of video games. He's like, it always drives us cough. And I think he mentioned all right. Spider-Man. Like, there's this. What was my favorite thing at the Ubisoft event? Probably the Riders Republic. Always bitching about her lost cats. Yeah. You know what you should do? There should be like a character like that. And so in Free Guy, we created this NPC who is wandering around Free City looking for her cats. And it was just kind of a really, there's a perfect example. To me, Riders Republic looks like a pretty fun game. So I liked the Far Cry 6, but you know, it wasn't any gameplay or anything like that, so it was all right. I also want to say, Nick, like, we were supposed to come to E3, and we had this whole plan last year, actually, for Ryan and I to come with Free Guy, and I wanted to show the whole movie to you guys, and you know, this is obviously the heart of the world that we were every day cognizant of. Let me guess, Assassin's Creed DLC stuff? Making a movie that is different from the other video game movies, because as we said, that's another game, honestly, I need to get back to playing too. But hopefully it's authentic to everything. And hopefully it's authentic to not only games, but more importantly maybe to the culture of gaming. And that community and how passionate it is, right? Like, all right, really care. This movie, though, right here, Free Guy, it looks like a fun movie. Unfortunately, since you know I got kids, it's not like I could sit there and I could go watch the movie whenever it comes out in the theaters or anything like that. And it's not like we have family around here or anything like that can, you know, watch the kids. So. Looks like we'll be waiting for it to come out. Thanks so much, Sean, for joining us today for E3's panel, and for everyone watching at home. I'll turn all this up once it actually gets to something. You know, I'll turn this up. I'll turn it up right now to see what that is. On Free Guy, a movie we've heard about forever. You know what I mean? This whole pesky pandemic that got in the way. They just added an Assassin's outfit to Assassin's Creed game, so it's actually is one now. There you go. There you go. Interesting and funny, and it's got Sean and it's got Ryan, and like, why wouldn't we like that? Yeah, I would like to be able to go see Free Guys, but from the director, like, he's done rip about me being able to go see it. You know. Oh well. I'm excited though to see more about Tiny Tina's Wonderland. Just because, you know, the game looks pretty cool. It looks something different. You know what I mean? That guy. You know. I mean, like, I feel like there's gaming culture has gotten so much bigger now that finally, like, oh, look, Hollywood's paying attention and they're gonna try to jump in on it. Let's see here. Even if this one is like okay, it opens the doors to find and make something that's like even better.
Yeah, baby
Right?
steps. Exactly. No, that makes perfect sense. Now, Damon Hatfield from IGN.com, you host a show called Game Scoop, but I hear you have a movie scoop.
In addition to the streamers, you can also find a cameo from former IGNer Terry Schwartz in Free Guy. And in an alternate
There's Godfall, Wonderlands, Borderlands movie, and Tribes of Midgard stuff. There's probably, some more things in there. Hopefully they have like a big secret thing or whatever gonna be shown.
And then she quit IGN.
Because she's a big movie star.
Godfall.
She's like, I'm out. Are you kidding me?
That's that one game that Marty O'Donnell worked on, right? He was a composer in it, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Right? I can't remember. I think,
it's
yeah.
Going into a theater nowadays, it's like,
totally
I like going into a theater where there's nobody there too. So I'll probably wait a little while, and then it's like, okay, now the theaters have cleared up. So Wes and I can get our seats together. We can share popcorn. Let me know what's up. What are you doing when this when this movie comes out? So I want to hang out with my bro.
Okay, good.
And I'll take the styrofoam out.
Get the styrofoam
out.
out.
I'll do it.
You know what I mean? And then Dan.
Yes.
You gonna go see this one? Is this on your radar?
I am. I can't wait to see this in a theater because that trailer looks like so much spectacle, the kind of which I really want to see. So many movies that have come out.
So, yeah, pretty much though, Riders Republic is my top thing on the Ubisoft event. It's just because I love the fact that it has the Descenders style first-person downhill bike type, downhill bike type of stuff. It has the other things like the, what is it called? Paragliding or whatever. Then it has the wingsuit stuff with the little like jet thingy on the back and everything. Oh no, that wasn't it. The Godfall thing. It was something else. Okay, then I must be thinking of a different deal. But I'm excited for Riders Republic. It looks like a fun game. It has snowboarding and everything. It just looks like a really fun game. To be able to have.
Loved it. So much comedy involves video games. We're
Hey, it's Alex.
Let's start talking about Free Guy, right?
Yeah.
I think we make fun of NPCs a lot. Let's be honest.
Oh, all the time. It's an endless thing. They never do the thing you want them to do.
I know.
Especially in escort missions. Why? Stop making escort missions, people. It's not hard.
I know, but what's fun about this is that, okay, the NPC is sentient. And he's just absolutely adorable and hysterical, and he's played by Ryan Reynolds. And I just feel like Ryan Reynolds can do no wrong. Deadpool 2, we heard Dan Casey.
Ryan Reynolds is in it. It's kind of like a...
I really just...
kind of Reeves.
Fantastic Four, but not Fantastic Four.
Green Lantern!
I'm out of here.
Leave.
Goodbye.
Just leave. Okay.
That was my joke.
Yeah.
That was my joke, and I messed it up. Greg, don't come at me. I'll fight you.
Greg is running over here.
All right, we're not talking about Green Lantern. We're not talking about Green Lantern.
Greg, stop yelling.
Don't talk about Green Lantern.
Okay, we're good. All right, everyone, back on the rails.
Okay, that happened. So, Werewolves Within.
I like Golden Boy. He's awesome.
I told you we were going to be crazy, Jackie. I told you we were going to be crazy. That's why we have you and people like Dan and then Avali somehow tricked her way in here.
Yeah.
They remastered Borderlands 2 again. Just remaster everything. Just everything's a remaster nowadays. Just everything.
So, yes, Werewolves Within.
Remaster it all.
So very comedic. I told you I absolutely love the trailer. And it's actually a VR game, and I think it was set in a medieval village setting, but obviously they're branching out here. This is modern times. But absolutely hysterical. I was in stitches about it. So I'm here for more movies about video games.
Okay, 6 minutes.
Make me laugh.
Then Gearbox is starting.
We learned, right, especially with like Detective Pikachu, like, hey, Ready Player One, even though it was more pop culture, there was still that flair, that charm that was present in the movie. And it really
knowing you'd probably buy it. Yeah, especially if it comes with different, trophies or achievements, or things like that.
Which made me excited, and then obviously Within. I'm not a horror person, but I'm always into the idea of comedy horror. Yeah. So and you put Sam Richardson in anything, and I'm in there from the get-go. But and I'm gonna go and fight Greg.
It's been a long day.
I'm gonna go fight Greg.
Yeah, you guys are gonna go fight actually. But before y'all do that, really quickly, do not forget to check out our exclusive E3 shop for T-shirts, hats, and jackets at e3expo.com/shop. Now y'all can go fight.
Yeah, we're gonna go fight, but don't worry, folks, because coming up we've got Gearbox software and
Gearbox.
We might see from them later on today. You know, new games, new trailers. Who knows? That and more still to come here.
They're going to be fighting on camera.
That too.
So make sure you're here.
At E3 2021.
Here we go. I like Golden Boy. Alex is awesome.
World of Warcraft, because I was so addicted to it and I had so much fun. It's still one of my favorite games ever, though I don't play anymore because, you know, gotta work.
My playtime on that game was literally measured in years on one character.
One of the biggest things about World of Warcraft that kind of kept me going
World of Warcraft.
the grind. The lore of it is just amazing, and it's just an amazing game. I don't think any game could ever beat it, honestly.
RuneScape of all games, that game completely took over my life.
Play RuneScape before school, like, you know, get a couple more hours of sleep and then wake up and act like I totally wasn't tired.
Psychonauts.
Seeing if anyone's posting anything about anything online.
Platformers, but also added a
It's James and Elise.
I've never seen in video games before, and just a general creativity that I thought was like mind-blowing for anything, not just video games.
Snatcher is my favorite. They teased us all with the TurboGrafx 16 Mini, where they included it in there, but it was the Japanese version of it. I wasn't mad. I was like, I need to find a solution to play this game.
Jet Set Radio, because I saw a commercial for it once, and it was bananas, and I was like, I have to have this game. So
I like Jet Set Radio, but
with my own money,
I don't understand the massive following behind it so much.
The only game they had was Jekarine Radio, which is the game I wanted. So it was fate.
Jet Set Radio, if you haven't played it, please go back in the day. It was on Dreamcast.
Sims, just because that was my first PC game ever.
Definitely Sims, because I could make my own black family in the Sims, and that was something I'd never really experienced in a game before.
Definitely The Last of Us. The Last of Us. Just being able to play a game that's so jaw-droppingly beautiful and immersive and getting so wrapped up in
Is Jet Set Radio?
Oh my god.
Oh, you gotta look up.
Poured all of them into a glass and then smashed the glass in front of my face while I cried about it.
You gotta look. Go look it up.
Good. It was so good.
Basically, like, you've never heard of Jet Set Radio? Wow. Yeah, a lot of people like are obsessed with it. It's all right, but it's just like, about it being that great. Yeah. Kerbal. Let's see, 2 minutes.
Welcome back to E3 2021. We are mere minutes away from the latest from Gearbox Software. Guys, what are you hoping to see from Gearbox today? We don't talk about Green Lantern, all right?
Or my instant Fantastic
Okay, I'm sorry, Jackie.
I had to hold them off.
Jackie, what do you want to see? What do you want to see from Gearbox?
Okay, so 2 things. Number one, I mean, it's E3. We're all here for video games, right?
Course.
But okay, we got to talk about the movie. I'm super amped for Borderlands.
More movie talk.
Huh?
More movie talk.
I know, what did I just say? No more movie talk. Okay. But really quickly, I do want to see Kate Blanchett walk out and just be like absolutely stunning and amazing. And then Ain't No Rest for the Wicked. Just come on, Cage the Elephant song. And I just think that would be perfect. That's all I need. Just like a little walkout.
And then DMCA.
Tiny Tina's Wonderland.
Yeah.
Okay.
What we all want.
Absolutely love Tiny Tina. She is just absolutely nutty in the perfect way. And this is going to be a fantasy epic. So I just want to see more, and I want to see what they're planning. So that's me. Those are my 2 things.
Yeah. Just to echo on it, Tiny Tina Wonderland, I want to see what they do with the mechanics of Borderlands and, you know, add some new flares in there, you know?
Of course, I mean, that's what, you know, it's, you know, based or inspired by, right, that DLC that everybody loved from Borderlands 2, which was Tiny Tina telling you a story. So to have
her narration.
Right, and the fact that she's the, you know, the bunker master here, right, and she's going to be telling you this D&D game. That sounds awesome. I want to be a part of that. I'm excited, of course, for the movie because they've shown all the silhouettes for the team. Now let's see what the characters look like. But then also, you know, we look past it all the time. The Gearbox publishes a lot of games.
Very true.
So what they could possibly have up their sleeve, what surprises they could have for us today, that's a big part of this equation, even though we immediately jump to Borderlands.
And when you talk Gearbox, you got to talk about Borderlands. I get it, but I'm excited for this one, Greg.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we don't have to wait any longer.
Yay!
Without further ado, let's turn things over to our friends at Gearbox Software.
Welcome to Gearbox University, where inquisitive minds encounter compelling opportunities. At Gearbox University, our aim is to broaden your intellectual horizons and enrich your global perspective. Gearbox University was founded in 1999, just 15 years after this 80s orientation video was made.
Plano,
We
Texas.
offer numerous degrees across a multitude of fields, including sociopathology, supply chain management, and storytelling with a European-sounding accent. Gearbox University comprises 3 unique colleges that will place you on whichever path to success is right for you. At the College of Gearbox Software, we can shape you
that's
into
good.
the looting, shooting vault hunter you've always believed you could be. At the College of Gearbox Publishing, we offer advanced degrees in Norse mythology, projectile meteorology, or regular meteorology. You can even write your thesis on the deification of gravity. Finally, there's the College of whatever the hell else we're doing, with specialties in badass bunkernomics, history of magic, enlarged vehicle maneuvering, and yes, even Hollywood filmmaking. Did you hear we're making a Borderlands movie? It's true. Let's learn more about all the innovative opportunities you can find at Gearbox University. Dynamic, pioneering, groundbreaking.
Randy Pitchford magic incoming.
Your hands, your feet, move your body, move your body, move your body, move your body. Are you ready?
Budapest, Hungary.
Hey everybody, if you don't know me, I'm Randy Pitchford, the founder of the Gearbox Entertainment Company and executive producer of the Borderlands franchise and all of the great games that we do at Gearbox. I am right now on the set of the Borderlands motion picture, in development, in production. We're shooting. This is a live soundstage, and I thought, since I'm here, wouldn't it be cool if I walk you around a little bit and show you some of the cool stuff that we're doing? Let me walk you this way. This is a live set. There's guys working on the movie right now in real time. We've been everywhere. We've been in the caves of the caustic caverns.
What's up, haters?
We've been in the desert, in the sand quarries. We've been in the stone quarries, doing all kinds of amazing stuff. Actually, look, this is. Hey, Eli, can I grab you for a second? Yes. This is Eli Roth, our director.
Hey everybody.
This is our E3. These
What's
are
up,
our
guys?
gamers. And you got Edgar
I
here.
know. We have so much. He doesn't exist in the game, but he exists in the movie and in real life. It's Edgar Ramirez.
Well, Edgar Ramirez's character Atlas exists hypothetically in the game. We've never met him before in the game or in real life. We're meeting Atlas for the first time in this movie story. I'm so stoked that you're here doing this.
Thank you,
This
man.
is
I'm
gonna be-
very happy.
This is going to be a blast.
Congratulations.
Oh, thanks. Look, I feel like we're just getting started. The whole point is to entertain people, and this movie that Eli's making, it's unreal.
I mean, we have. I don't want to say what we're filming, but it's lots of blood, lots of guts. It's totally bonkers, but it's also very Borderlands. I have learned how to twirl a Vlad off.
You know what? I think we should. Let me show this.
Yeah, we could show that.
This is
the stunt one. That's
this is video game fans will recognize this is the Infinity. It's a Vlad off Infinity, and you've gotten pretty good at twirling.
Well, they have ones that actually, this one is light, so I could really
happened?
twirl because I don't want to.
What
smash
just
the
happened?
real one.
Good at that.
But Kate's amazing. Kate's she can side twirl.
What
she
just
can
happened?
Twirl.
That's right.
She can do the front.
Stop
twirl.
it!
Isn't it?
Stop disconnecting and reconnecting, computer.
I can't wait for you to see. Like, Kate is a god.
I saw, everyone thinks of Kate from Blue Jasmine or Carol, all the things she's done. And House of the Clock and the Swallows, I saw how unbelievably funny she was. And I noticed that she brought out the great dramatic acting in Jack Black, and Jack brought out the great comedy in Kate. She was so into it. She wants to really, understand it from the inside out. Like, what are the powers? Where do they come
It's
from?
wild to watch her walk like Lilith. That blew my mind. She's totally done it.
We want to make a real great science fiction movie. We don't want to just make a great video game adaptation movie. I just want it to be a great.
Well, that's the key, right?
Great you just have to make a great sci-fi movie. Period.
And it's really come to life. So for Borderlands fans who play the video game, if you have people in your lives that you want to introduce to Borderlands but aren't going to play the game with you, this movie's how you do it. You can bring your family, your loved ones, bring them to the movie.
We want this
and introduce them to Borderlands. They're gonna love it.
We want this to be like a gateway drug for the non-Borderlands fans. I mean, look, the great thing about the game is there's so much to it that you're telling 80 hours of story every time. I mean, people can live in the world, so we have to create a different experience, and the experience has to be thrilling in a different way and exciting. Have all the things that the fans love. Easily the best cast I've ever worked with, but like just a world-class cast of actors that all came in just to come in and play, and everyone is so into their characters. Like we see Florian's playing Creed.
Florian is killing it.
Ariana is Tiny Tina.
She's
Kevin is
amazing.
rolling. I mean, Kevin is a man on a mission.
I can't believe
he's
watching
playing like
Kevin
a full action star.
go full action star. I think he's really going to surprise people. I think Kevin's over there actually, and I
Really?
know Lisa is trying. Lisa, our
Trying to
first
get a
AD,
shot. You go get him.
You go to work. All right, come with me, guys. Come with me. I'm going to see if I can find Ari and one of the producers and Emmy.
Yeah, we'll see.
The R-Odds are legendary. Hey, Ari. Can I interrupt you, man? Guys, this is Emmy and Ari from R-Odd Productions. Ari Arad has made a whole bunch of awesome movies. You're probably familiar with the Arads from Marvel, right? Because Avi Arad was the founder and the CEO of Marvel Studios, and they created a movie called Spider-Man, and then Iron Man. I believe you're the executive producer.
Yeah, I worked on that one.
You worked on, and then the X-Men, and then the Avengers, and I think it's
Man, Randy Pitchford loves to talk. Like he loves being on camera and talking.
And the pitch you
Jeez.
gave me was, hey, that was cool. We figured it out with comic books. We think that video games are the next frontier of this, and we think
dude,
Borderlands is
this
the
isn't
perfect
about
video
you.
game.
I like seeing this stuff. The behind the scenes deal to this movie. That's cool. Everything, but geez, we don't care about you, Randy Pitchford, at all. I don't think anyone cares about him at all.
From Hollywood people all
You
the
know,
time, and it's a different
it's
world.
like
What we have to do to make video games is a completely different skill set than what you care about in making these incredible films. And
oh man,
I wanted to make sure that if we were going to partner with somebody on the film side, that it was with people that cared about our
better than
games,
watching
cared
Magic.
about
At
our
least that
fans,
is true.
and
That
cared
is
about
true.
The character and
It
the
is
worlds
better
that
than
we
Magic.
created, and was going
But
to
it's just
actually
like,
develop,
come on.
not just a lot of these guys will collect options and just throw it at studios, just see where they can get business done. And
How long has this been going for? Like 5 minutes so far? 6 minutes?
For 2 years.
I feel like that's too long.
We were dating for years. Yes, and but we did a deal, and it's been a long road.
Yeah, but you know what? We're here and we're psyched, and it's been worth it.
Every movie studio is going to talk like this, though, before the movie comes out. We'll see once the movie comes out.
It's
how it is.
It's pretty amazing. So we're more than halfway done with the shooting.
Yeah. Well,
we're about 2/3 of the way done. Oh, look at this. We got Eli again.
We have a really funny shot.
Oh yeah.
With the trash, we should be shooting it behind the scenes.
I was told that we can't.
I don't think we can give it away, but I think that for him, anyways, for our behind the scenes, we should get it.
Oh. So I'll tell you what, you guys. This is Eli. This is Ari. Oh, don't look that way. You can't. No, this way. Look this way.
Oh my gosh.
We can't show. Yes. I don't want to. Okay. So guys, it's going to be an amazing E3. Borderlands the film is going to be absolutely incredible. We've got some cool stuff to show you.
Okay.
I know some of you are interested in seeing more about the new game that we have announced, and learning more from Gearbox Publishing. So you're going to get all that. I wish I could be there in person, but since we're digital, we're going to do it this way. Thank you guys, and I'll catch you later. Cheers.
My gosh.
Among the many innovative courses offered by Gearbox University, make sure you check out.
Yeah, that was too
Borderlands
long.
Science.
Too much of
By
Randy
solving
Pitchford just
puzzles,
talking.
You can contribute to real-world research studying the human gut microbiome. For you freshmen in the audience, here's our leading scientist, Mayim Bialik.
By playing Borderlands 3, you can contribute to real-world scientific research that helps real people. You'll be directly helping our scientists organize and compare this doo-doo.
I'm the conductor of the poop train!
With Borderlands Science, you too can be the conductor of the poop train. And while you'll reap in-game rewards when you play, the real reward is knowing that you're making the world a better place. Gearbox University. We're not even charging tuition for this.
Homeworld Remastered Collection.
Homeworld game started in the mid-90s. It would be the first ever truly 3D RTS.
Jeez.
So that was a big deal in, the late 90s.
Fate. It soars on the wind. It rises from the grave. It stalks the ocean floor. You cannot hide from fate. But you can make your own.
Isn't this the same stuff that we watched earlier? No. So far, hopefully we get something new. Yeah, this is the same trailer that we saw last time. Something new. No, no, no.
Roll for initiative, suckers!
Quick question. We're not talking about yet, right?
That is correct.
It's my favorite. Hi, I'm Kayla Belmore, and I'm senior producer on Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. So
Yay,
what's really
Tiny
unique
Tina's.
about Wonderlands is it's a looter shooter, which is pretty classic for Gearbox software, but for the first time ever, we're setting it in a brand new fantasy environment. Even though it's inspired by some of the content we've made before with Assault on Dragon's Keep, a fan favorite.
Roll for initiative, suckers!
It's a completely standalone plot, new set of characters with some nods to the past, but if you've never played a Borderlands game before, you can absolutely jump right in and enjoy it just as much. So we're absolutely excited to talk about all of our new enemy types. So that is one of our wyvern enemies. You will absolutely be fighting them. They're not your average wyvern. So of course we've got goblins. You definitely can't have a fantasy game without goblins, but again, we like to make them our own. Thank you so much, everybody. I hope that you are as stoked as we are about Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. Follow us on our social channels to find out the latest and greatest news. Enjoy the rest of the show.
This franchise has been around for so long.
Is that it? Slice of Homeworld. Didn't we already see some over Homeworld? Is there more
Here
now?
we are years later, and we keep looking at like, well, Homeworld 3, this has to happen.
Maybe they'll come back later on with like, because they split this Homeworld
The
thing.
giants have come to Midgard, and you have been chosen by the gods to protect this realm. But your first task is to find some new clothes that aren't as drafty. Your tribe's
I like
journey
drafty
starts
clothes.
in the
No.
wilderness. Hunt down pets, gather rare resources, and explore the untamed world. Once you've plundered all you can carry, return to your village and use those resources to forge Viking-worthy gear. You must protect the seed of Yggdrasil at all costs, or this world and everything in it will be destroyed forever. So take heed. Ahead things rise when the sun sets. Destroy these dark spirits before they destroy the seed. Each victorious knight makes way for a new day, to venture into new lands, build to greater heights, and face fiercer creatures.
This looks like a neat game, though.
With risk comes great rewards. But be careful. You're of little use to Midgard squashed by a troll. Craft legendary weapons, build deadly defenses, and grow the strength of your tribe, because those giants are on their way. And it's time for us to end their path of destruction. Let's show them our might is greater than their height. As the saying goes, Valhalla! Can't wait!
Tribe of Midgard. It looks like a cool game. It looks like a cool game. So it's only on PS5, PS4, and Steam.
I'm the creative director at Northville. We're just under 2
that kinda
months away
stinks.
from finally launching our upcoming 10-player co-op action RPG, Tribes of Midgard, and deliver it to you on July 27th on PS5, PS4, and Steam. In Tribes of Midgard, you play as an Einarjar, a glorious Viking hero that's been returned to Midgard in order to protect the seed of Yggdrasil, the World Tree. Every time you start a new run, you would want to go out and explore this new world, gather some resources, fight enemies, and return to your village in order to craft better equipment and tools to help you survive. You can also upgrade and fortify your village, because each night, creatures from hell will emerge from the depth to attack your tree. Make it through the night to go back out to raid enemy camps, dwell in caves, take part in events, go on quests, build anywhere, and of course, loot countless items to gain experience and level up your Viking. We now have 8 classes in the game, each with their own abilities, specificities, and playstyle. As you gain experience, you level up to unlock even more skills, which you can then combine with dozens of runes for over-the-top results.
This does look like a
But
pretty
those
cool
nightly
game.
creatures aren't even your biggest threat.
Did they say it was
You must
co-op?
get
Like
ready
you could
and
play with
prepare
some
for
other
your
people?
biggest challenge, and I mean biggest challenge to date. Every couple of days, a giant will emerge and walk towards your village with the intent of destroying the seed of Yggdrasil. You must stop it and take it down, whatever the cost, otherwise it's game over. You can of course play Tribes of Midgard completely on your own, but we highly recommend that you bring along 9 friends to thrive together. We cannot wait to share more information about this ever-growing epic saga in the weeks to come. In the meantime, you can already pre-order the game right now.
Indie
for an
version of AC
exclusive
Valhalla.
item and be among the first to defend Midgard against
I'll take it. It's like a mix between
Because
Valheim,
as they say,
you know.
Valhalla can wait. Thanks for watching. Sail.
You know,
At
it's kind of
Gearbox
like
University,
Valheim
it's
type
not
of.
all textbooks and calculators. Sometimes we like to kick back and have a little fun. A good sense of humor is of vital importance if you want to succeed in these halls. Here's a list of sensible wisecracks you might hear when you're exploring our campus. Why did the tribe of Midgard cross the road? To get to the O Thor side. Knock knock. Who is there? The commando. The commando who? I don't know. What are you axing me for? Welcome to the Home World Diner. Our special today is the dessert of carrot. Help! I've God fallen, and I can't get up. Claptrap, Tiny Tina, and Mad Moxie
What's
walk
the
into a
one?
bar.
What's the one game on
I think Moxie owns
PS5?
the
It's
bar,
like
so
it
why
says
would
like
she be
God or
walking in?
something in it.
She'd already be there. And is Tiny
That's
Tina
why I was
old enough
confusing
to
it
drink?
with
Maybe it
Godfall
doesn't matter
or
in
whatever.
space. Also,
I thought there was
what's the
something
pawn
else
shop?
with
And
that.
how is Claptrap walking in? I want to say he counts as a unicycle. Okay, we'll work on this before we submit to E3. Gearbox University. Our comedy school is a 2-year degree.
Okay, here's something new. Well, maybe not new, but okay, this is the Godfall thing.
War is over.
Godfall Rise on PS4.
But our fight has just begun.
Oh no, I think it was.
Our duty is to carry the burden of war.
Has Godfall already released? See, that's what let me look.
What fun is death when death is the end of our fun?
The darkness has breached reality. It is time, my champion.
Oh no, it was Gollum that the thing when Marty O'Donnell was a part of. Gollum, that's right. I started with a G. I was close enough.
Time for your madness to end, brother. I was never just your brother. I am your god.
Fall. Eh. Meh. Looks okay. I probably won't play it though.
Greetings, everyone. My name is Dick Hayne, and I'm the senior technical producer
I don't
at
know.
Counterplay Games.
Just didn't
First and
draw me
foremost,
in.
On behalf of everyone at CPG,
I know
and
some
Gearbox
other
alike,
people are
I want to thank
excited
you for
about
being
it.
part of Godfall's journey up until this point. It's crazy to think that Godfall just launched in November of last year. Our developers have been hard at work ever since. In fact, this past February, we launched the massive Primal update, which included new content such as additional rooms in Tower of Trials, Primal gear, Ascension levels, and much, much more. But I'm excited to announce today that on August 10th, we will be launching Godfall on the PlayStation 4. Not only that, but owning Godfall on the PS4 entitles you to a free PS5 upgrade, and we will support cross-gen play so PS4 and PS5 users can seamlessly co-op together. And if you've been struggling in the Ascended Tower of Trials, don't worry, we're adding matchmaking. But really, matchmaking and the PS4 edition are just the tip of the iceberg because we are so excited to launch our first ever expansion, which we've entitled Fire and Darkness. Fire and Darkness will take players into the Fire Realm for the first time ever, where they'll be met with new challenges, enemies, bosses, trophies, cosmetics, and so much more. But alongside Fire and Darkness, we're also releasing a free content update, which we're
I gotta
calling
just
the
look at
Lightbringer update.
Godfall
The main
more.
component of the Lightbringer update is a new endgame loop, which we're calling Lightbringer. In Lightbringer, players will fight off the darkness that threatens Aperion and be rewarded with a new loot type, Cursed Loot. Cursed Loot will challenge the player to complete particular objectives in order to lift the curse and awaken them. Basically, if you thought Primal gear was tough, you ain't seen nothing yet. And then, of course, we want to make fashion the forefront of Godfall, so we have added a huge library of cosmetics to both the Lightbringer update and the expansion alike, all of which can be unlocked by simply completing objectives in the game. Thank you so much for your time today. It is an honor to be speaking here, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your E3.
There's a really unique tone
Or
and
Homeworld.
vibe and feel to Homeworld that hasn't
They
been
keep
simulated
coming back to Homeworld between everything. A slice of Homeworld. The third slice of Homeworld. They like slices.
It's not a prequel. It's not a remaster. It is Homeworld 3. It is the next Homeworld.
We're glad you've chosen Gearbox University for your higher
Oh my gosh, and then this
endeavors.
continued
As you
Gearbox
engage in
University
your
thing.
academic pursuits, don't forget to try out our extracurricular activities. Show off your shutterbug talents in the photography club. Make lasting connections in our chapter houses. Or if you're a boring person, you can always try out for the debate team. We also have sporting
Yeah, the
events.
pacing of this
Try not
show
to
is
party too
very
hard at the
slow.
homecoming game, or you'll end
And
up
this type of
looking
thing, this
like
Gearbox
this.
University thing, I don't know whatever this is. It slows
Be
it
sure to
down.
follow us on social media, where
And
you'll
then they
occasionally
constantly
find
doing the
free shift
little-
codes, as
the
well
little
as news and announcements
bits
about
of,
our latest Scholastic offerings.
you know,
Gearbox University. We can shape your
that
future,
Homeworld
because
also
thinking
slows
for
it
yourself
down.
is hard. Now, go buy all our games.
We're back.
Oh my
I
gosh.
hope you guys had an awesome presentation from all the Gearbox games in development and Gearbox publishing products coming.
Oh, this is it?
Listen, I'm standing outside Kevin Hart's trailer door. I'm just gonna. You guys want to meet him? I think.
Yeah, you're good.
I think he wants to meet you guys. Let's see if he opens. Hey, Kevin, you got a minute? Borderlands fans, meet Kevin Hart.
How you guys doing, man? Pretty pumped up right now to meet you guys. Randy, you should tell them actually how big I am in person. it's a great
Well, I'm
opportunity.
6'3", and
I love Kevin Hart.
Yeah, they can get a good grasp
You know.
of how much height I put on for this role right now.
dude, you are freaking awesome. Like, I don't like you don't understand. Like, you're a freaking action hero.
Thank
Like,
you.
Well, what
this
if there's
is-
something
this is
else?
Amazing watching.
As it like,
You know what?
blowing my mind.
I'm going to say I'll one-up you. I'll say it's amazing for me to have the opportunity to portray the character of Roland, of course, who you're very familiar with, because this is your creation. I think the biggest and best thing is the surprise that you guys are going to be in for. Because you got no idea what I'm doing or how I'm doing or why I'm doing it. You got no idea the level that I came in at. You got no idea how much preparation I decided to put into this particular character in this role. You got no idea. You got no idea. You don't even know what's under this jacket.
OMG! It's metal!
You got no idea. My job is to come in, not only be prepared, but to shock. And I think right now this is what we're doing.
We are doing it. I've seen some pretty, like,
it's intense.
It's no one's ever seen you like this before.
No, I can honestly say, man, Eli is doing such a phenomenal job.
He's
from a
doing.
directing
It's also fun to work with him. Like, he's working his ass off. Well, everyone's working their ass off.
okay, we get it. Randy Pitchford, you want to keep talking. One, if you're gonna do something, let him talk more. Stop interrupting, you know, Kevin Hart.
So, shouts out to you, your team at Gearbox.
I just don't like Randy Pitchford.
For seeing that this is something that could be phenomenal. Shouts out to the world of Pandora knowers. Okay, you guys that know and love this world, I promise you, you're going to be in complete awe when you see how real we have made it become from a place of visual. You know, you're going to believe that you're in this place with us. So,
Wow, you're making me cry, man.
It's dope. It's dope,
My eyes are welling up.
No,
Hey,
this is
thank you,
dope.
man. Hey, I
Thank
appreciate
you.
you taking a minute to introduce yourself to our fans.
No problem. I'm going back in here in the
All
weight
right,
room.
I'll see you later.
I got a weight room in here. Just rolling lifts weights in between takes. You'll know why later. Take it easy, man.
Take it easy, Kevin.
What's up?
Thanks, man. Holy crap, you guys. I can't wait for you to see this movie. It won't be long, but we still got a lot of work to do. We're a little bit more than halfway done with production. And but you know what? Back at home at Gearbox, all the great people that created this universe that I'm here
What's the
representing
view
on behalf
count?
of all the talent at
Oh, like-
Gearbox. We're hard
like
at
on
work
here?
making new stuff. So
32,000?
check this out, and I'll see you guys soon.
Look, it just
Cheers,
said,
everybody.
you know, boring as event. That's the first thing I saw. Was on here. Is that really it? I think that seriously was it.
my dude. I'm the one that got the swag. I'm the one that got him sad. I don't do this shit to brag. I just got it. I'm the reason why you
Yeah.
mad. I'm the reason why they glass. I ain't even trying to brag. I just got it.
Like, they didn't show anything new from Tiny Tina. Why did they reveal the Tiny Tina stuff the other day? Why didn't they just save it for this event then? You know? Yeah, that was it. That was it. Here, I'll go ahead and keep that there. I'm gonna turn it down. That was it.
And the Gearbox presentation is a wrap, and my goodness, I have
Man, that was like they didn't show anything new from Tiny Tina. What? Why didn't they just keep the trailer, the reveal for Tiny Tina until the Gearbox's, you know, thing? And like if you're just gonna show the same trailer, just wait, and then you could just show the same, you know, show that trailer as a reveal on here, and then this event would have been fine. But it's just they showed that one, the Trials of Midgard or whatever, which looked cool, you know, but that's not a big heavy hitter type of game or anything. You know, well, favorite Gearbox announcement for sure is Tiny Tina. You know, like, but not from this, like, the favorite announcement, but that wasn't announced here, though. You know, I don't know. But again, yeah, I'm not much of a Godfall person on there. I know maybe some people are, so, you know, that's exciting for them. The Borderlands movie was just, gosh, that whole thing was, they could have done that so much better by, for one, they could have had Randy Pitchford at the beginning saying stuff, and then go around and just like have some of the cast like talk about what they're doing and, you know, and stuff like that. They could have just done that and leave Randy Pitchford out except for the very beginning of it. Man, that was rough. No, that's gonna be it for me today for streaming. So that's gonna be it. And I'll be back tomorrow for the Xbox showcase, and then Square Enix also after that and stuff. So yep, that'll be it for me today. Thank you everyone for coming out. I appreciate it. This was, you know, this was something on here. I'm just disappointed we didn't see anything at all really new over Tiny Tina. I expected at least maybe like, I don't know, like a different trailer that had all new stuff in it or something. But yeah, so yeah, no worries, Ezza, no worries. Yeah, you're watching on there for sure. But yeah, so thanks everyone for coming out. Appreciate it. See you on the next one. Bye.
And that's the thing I think that slid under the radar with Godfall. Is that nobody, and I shouldn't say nobody, but the majority, when you look at Metacritic for Godfall, nobody was like, the gameplay is bad, the gameplay loop is bad. It was just, oh, we need more.